Hey, what's up, people? Lots happening between Corey and Evil Queen because of the situation where they had a falling out in Portugal. Now, if you didn't know what's going on, I made a video right before this speaking about the situation and my thoughts. My thoughts are being readjusted because a lot of people are giving their 2 cents with this. Toby's giving their cents, Zach the Brat. Everybody's gonna give their 2 cents of this huge situation because a lot of people are tuning in because there's drama. So Corey was live giving his side of the whole situation, saying that he's not gonna compensate the $2,000 that Evil Queen asked for, which some people might think that's fair compensation. You offered to bring somebody on vacation and pay for anything. If you guys have a falling out, then maybe you should compensate for, all the inconveniences and for the rebook a hotel room. Other people are like, hell no. You guys ever falling out? That happens. That's just human thing. She can pay for her own stuff. She has her finances in order, right? Why should the person pay for it? And I can see both sides. I saw an interesting comment on my last video. Somebody was saying this seems like some sort of like OF thing. I personally, I don't even know if it's an OF thing or whatnot. I have no idea what their interactions in private have been like. How could I know? But what I do know is that if it is only ceiling fans type of stuff, then you know what, keep it off of TikTok rather than keeping it on TikTok, keeping the drama. But then again, at the end of the day, more drama means more views, right? Because both of them have been getting a crap ton of views. Like Evil Queen's getting thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views. People are watching, people are trying to find out what the hell's going on. A lot of people are giving their 2 cents, and more drama equals more views, which in turn equals more money. So at the end of the day, everybody is winning off of this drama because people are excited, intrigued, appalled, curious to know what is going on. So let me drop this interesting conversation about the drama in Portugal between Evil Queen and Corey. If there's any updates, I will update you, but I myself, I'm gonna be on a trip within the next few hours, so I won't be around until probably Tuesday night. But hey, thank you for watching, listening to this. I really do appreciate you. Thank you and take care.
With only Tony, the one person that's been involved in all those situations, who's made comments, insinuated what other people have done, with the inspector included, is Evil Queen. She likes to drop grenades, run away, but always say, don't forget, like, follow, make sure, boost up my account.
Yeah.
It's always the same theme. And I say that from first-hand because when she attacked Jojo the other week, I went into misread and she attacked me and said, well, listen,
I think it was planned. I think it was more planned. Like they had an agreement between them. Look, it'd be something will happen. It'll be great, whatever. But I think it come to a stage where they weren't both on the same page then at some stage, and maybe they should have spoke more off the live about what was
100%. And the one thing that Evil Queen doesn't do is talk to people off the app. So that's what creates the drama, which is what she's after, and has admitted herself she will do anything to attach to people that get views. Like she admitted it with Elphaba, she did it with CLA. So I think it's that thing where she throws the grenade, but when she's questioned and when she's called out, she screams over the top of people. She gets very defensive. That's why people go on other people's lives like this to talk about it, because she just blocks you. She calls your names. And she gave me a challenge on Miss Reds the other week and said, if you can give me, I want proof, give me the proof of what Elphaba said, give me the proof, come with receipts. So I thank Evil Queen because we found the proof.
Yeah.
It is with the police. So when she challenges people and think no one's going to speak back to her, she's got to the point where I think she's not really reading the room very well. Yes, she does have some followers, but she's also become car crash following.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are just waiting to see what's going to happen, because even listening with what happened with Corey, I feel sorry for him. I watched the live last night. He wasn't rude about her. He was defending her, but saying, this has just all got out of hand.
Yeah.
She's created into the bigger drama. You could have laid money last night that she was going to cut and run this morning, because staying there and working it out wouldn't get the views. And it was quite interesting that she said at the beginning of the year, I've changed, I'm not evil queen anymore. All those situations I mentioned before have all happened since she's stopped being evil queen and says she's just being herself. So her name might have changed, but her actions haven't changed.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But she likes to cause trouble for everyone else. And I haven't heard Toby say tonight, quick, everyone, give me, I'm the one holding the live, I deserve. Like, no one does that.
No.
And I think what upsets her is that other people have supportive followings that have a chance to speak out, that have a chance to have their opinion. I mean, she's come out with a lot of misinformation in regards to Elphaba, and she says, well, I'm not responsible for what she says.
Yeah.
But she's a 36-year-old woman who befriended a 20 or 19-year-old with her own acknowledgement for views. Like she said, I'm a very astute businesswoman. I don't do anything without a reason or a cause, with no consideration from the outside point of view as to what would happen to Elphaba when she cuts and runs. And because it's quite obvious that she was always going to cut and run.
Thank you, Sarah.
Can I just interject here as well? She was on the live with CLA when CLA kicked her out on the streets late at night, a 19-year-old
100%.
person.
She told her, cut her. You can go back and watch them.
Exactly. She was just laughing ahead.
You can see her saying, quick, kick him out now. And yet last night she did I'm a woman, you can't kick me out on the street, I can't go anywhere, and played the poor victim.
Sarah with a title gifter. Sarah, thank you so much for the perfume. She's watching again.
Who's watching again?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, Liam Lloyd.
I'm guessing he means she's watching the live again. She's watching
yeah.
the live. Let her watch. There's nothing.
Evil Queen, why don't you come in and have your say?
She's not going to. She's getting the views on her profile.
I know. I mean, Bev, if you think we're lying about laughing when CLA kicked a 19-year-old Alphabet out on the street, just look at the FYP. It's all been recorded.
I think you also can look at the point with the Only Tony situation with Elphaba. Elpha had been kicking off for hours that night. She was sort of settled down. It was EQ that rang her on live. So as a true friend, you'd probably do it offline so as not to create drama, but she didn't. She chose to come on the live. She chose to say, Tony, Tony, the traveller, she was the one that put that word in there, is coming to put up posters all around Manchester. The one that does the awareness posters. Yeah. And Elphaba's like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean that he's coming to my house? What's he going to do? And she said, well, I don't really know what else he's going to do. So she dropped him around that bomb and then left. She could have said to Elphaba, like, send her a message and say, come offline, I need to let you know. But she chose to do that. So I was in Elphaba's chat that night, and Elphaba's on 1,000 TikToks saying the chat was telling me, I had to get out the, I don't know what I'm supposed to call it, the chopper, I'm going to protect myself. None of that happened. What the chat was saying was, she's like, well, what's he doing? Go over to his live and, tell me what's happening. And Tony's like, what is she saying that for? Go back and tell her I have never threatened to come to her house. I have never said that thing. I don't know who told her that, but that's incorrect. So for an hour, her chat was full of, Tony has never said that. He's never come into your place. He's never doing all that. And I know that she was reading it because I even wrote, hey, Kaz, you are dangerous. And she answered that, I'm not dangerous. So she was reading the chat for the whole hour. But that was all instigated by EQ ringing her up when she was already freaking out for, hours about other creators and just throwing that grenade and leaving.
It's what she's known for, isn't it, at the end of the day? It's what she's good at. It's what she's practiced for so long. And
it's like the Impetigo thing. It's like saying, well, she didn't have it, she didn't do, she's got a whole clip. She didn't do SH, I don't think she did it. She explained why she didn't think she did it. Elphaba goes, sends a message. Well, have a look on Google. So, I'll have a look on Google. So, everyone else that looked it up looked to the second paragraph, not just the first two sentences. And when they called her out on it, she just blocked everyone.
It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
Who is
Sorry, I sound very strong about it. It's just that
It's all right.
comment to every single sort of thing that happened. Yes, it was wrong that CLA threw Elphaba out, but that was EQ on the phone telling it, throw her out, throw her out, throw her out. It's on everyone's.
I'm laughing at her.
I'm sort of perplexed as to all these creators that go live keep saying when they're called out, well, you show me the proof, you show me the proof. They say it on live. She called, well, I think the inspector is a disgusting name the other week and said, well, it's only my opinion, because those sort of things can't be replayed by TikTok. So unless someone's taped it, those words can't be reused and re-shown on other TikToks.
I just hope that.
So it's a very cunning manoeuvre.
Yeah, I just hope that Corey manages now to distance himself from it, because he's not about that sort of stuff. He's really nice, a nice guy, and I hope that he now manages to sort of distance himself from that sort of stuff, because he's got his own platform. He doesn't need EQ. He really doesn't. And he's got a big platform, and if he really wanted to be a player, he could get in the weeklies and all sorts if he wanted to sit on TikTok all day. But he doesn't. He has his own business. He's a great guy, and you know, he's got his own family, his own friends, his own life, and all sorts going on outside of TikTok. You're right. So I just hope he can get away from that drama now, because I think that's what they're about. That's not what he's about.
Yeah, and I think that people forget that if you go on as a gifter on TikTok, that's totally different than all of a sudden becoming the person who all that vitriol is faced towards. Like, he had to face a whole lot of stuff last night that he's never had to face as a mod.
Yeah.
So I think that's a whole different side of when people go, well, he's been known about it for 6 months. He's never had it all directed at him for 6 months solid. So it's a totally different situation.